from Dane. Dear Supreme Overlord Klavan, I have a love question for you. My girlfriend and I are madly in love and want to get married someday. However, she and I are only 23 and she has already been through a marriage that didn't last and has some reservations about marriage. She wants to still get married and have lots of kids, but is now cynical that will ever happen for her. It doesn't help when all of her friends' marriages seem to be falling apart too. My parents are still together and my grandparents loved each other till the day they died. So I don't have this poisoned outlook on marriage. What should I do to help the pessimism, fear she's developed of marriage? I just want to show her I'm not like those guys. How do I do that? That's actually, I'm sorry, but that's actually the wrong question. The problem here is that she has a problem. It's not anything that you do. Obviously, you want to treat her well and be a good boyfriend and possibly fiance. That's obvious. But she has a problem. She has a problem. It's indicative. It's indicated by the fact that at 23 she has a failed marriage. That she comes from such a culture of failed marriages that she is she clearly has a damaged outlook toward this. And what you have to do, I'm sorry to say this, but you have to protect yourself a little bit here. If in treating her well and loving her, you can move forward toward marriage and family and children in a safe, sane way, that's great. That is absolutely great. But you should be careful too that maybe she is not equipped to do that. And maybe she actually has a point. Maybe she's worried for a reason. In your case, what I would do is I wouldn't say this to her, but I would say, I'm going to be a great boyfriend for the next year and a half, and I'm going to watch and see where we are. And if nothing has changed, maybe it will be time for you to move on, because she may not be equipped to. She may not be equipped for the thing that she wants in life, in which case you don't want to be drawn into that. I know that's a hard saying, but I just think that it doesn't help either of you if she has another failed marriage. So what I think you should be watching for is whether this is something that is just entrenched in her, in which case she may need, some kind of therapeutic care, or whether it's a passing thing that you're treating her well and being a good boyfriend will cure. There's nothing, you don't have the power to change her attitude. I think just be with her for a time and see what happens. But if it turns out she's not going to change, I think you may have to, step out the back, Jack.